Collective, hi, welcome and welcome back. See your soul 3 with me, please. Collective, I am redoing your reading from the other day as half of it, the voice cut out, and my mics, both of them, were fully charged. There was a lot of technical difficulties over this week with the water signs videos not uploading. I just had to redo them. So I'm redoing your reading from the other day, but I'm also, Collective, giving you a bonus reading for that happening, okay? So after we do this reading, we're going to do another reading, but it's going to be different. This is an energy check-in with you, what's going on with you in this situation. The bonus reading is going to be energies. Well, I'll wait for that and you'll see it. You'll see what the bonus read's about. So stay tuned. All right. Have you hit that like button yet, Collective? Did you comment? Did you share? Have you subscribed? It's a free way to support me and my channel. Let's dive in. I am being drawn to ring the bell. Usually I do that when there's like negative interference or if I'm trying to gather my thoughts, right? I'm getting a bunch of downloads, but maybe it is literally like a sign to ring that bell. And I'm hearing that song, ring that bell, ring my bell. Spicy, Collective. Some of you, it has significance. It's for you. It's an extra message. Show me the Collective's energy at this time. September 22nd, 2004. But Collective, whenever you see this, is when you were meant to. There is no, time is fluid. And man made linear time. So whenever you come across this is when you were meant to. And when man made linear time, it is said that it was made, I forget who it was because of one of the kings, the Gregorian calendar, right? One thing that was said that I've heard is to remind us to pay taxes. It also the Gregorian calendar also separates us from Earth, like nature, the solstices, different parts of what's going on in nature. So it kind of tries to disconnect us from that, right? Which makes sense if we think back in that time, there was a lot of so-called witchcraft, right? It wasn't witchcraft. It was Christianity trying to come in and be organized religion, making us believe that we can only pray to cardinals and priests, and, right? And anything other than that, praying to God on your own, was witchcraft, right? So that might be significant because I'm talking about this. So maybe some of you are also very spiritual and you believe in God, but not organized religion. Something like that. Maybe some of you identify as a witch of the old ways, OLDE, but really, is it a witch or is it the old ways that work? Yeah, it might cause drama. It might unsettle others. Who cares? If it's positive from start to finish and you're not hurting anyone or yourself, who cares how you get there as long as you do? Knight of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are being I don't think this is your, okay. I was going to say, I don't think this is your, and then I heard this is their energy right now because the reading wanted to start. Okay. You're taking off running, Collective, of your own home life and stability. You're protecting what's yours and you're being direct about it. I want to say, like, others might think that you're being vicious, but you're not. You're just being direct. You're going after, you have what you, like this nest egg. They're showing me a nest egg and I have this thing. Now I'm taking off running. And there is no like hell or high water. I'm doing this thing, right? It's like, yeah. Some of you, yeah. Show me the situation for the Collective. Wow. I really want to come, the Fool. New beginnings. Yep. You're taking off. So it's like, if this is a business thing, guys, this would be you are taking off in a new direction in business, but you already are stable. And so you can do this because I'm not staying somewhere where I'm overqualified for, right? I'm not staying somewhere where like it doesn't work for me. This is, and I'm being direct after what I'm going after, what I'm doing. This could also be a creative endeavor above and beyond your job, whether you're an employer or an employee, right? Whatever you do for a living and anything else of this, because I'm getting multiple streams of incomes for my collective. Getting a lot of you have multiple streams of income. You have a career, you have a side hustle, and you have few other things that you do. Well, you're moving off in a direction where you're like, nope, this is exactly what I'm doing, right? Because the situation isn't starting something new, not even starting over. I'm starting something new. This is a new journey for this thing, and I'm off and running. I have the finances, I have the brains, I have the intelligence, I have the resources. I know it's like that, right? I'm creative enough. I know, like you peep some shit, and now you're like, okay, cool. Now that I've peeped this, I've researched this, now I'm moving on it. It's like that. And others of you, there's a fire under your ass and something happened, right? Ring my bell. Yeah, you're like, I'm here. This is it. Off and running. Like now they're showing me like the equivalents to like the Olympic runners with the torch. You're passing the torch, but like it's like you torch passed to you and you're running with it and you didn't drop it and you're running to the finish line. Like you're completing something that you started and it's in a new way. You had to go in with some knowledge to come out with the wisdom for that. I'm seeing here with the Hermit, and some of you might have had to pull yourself back to be able to do this because you didn't need any distractions, and maybe you were being distracted because low vibrations tend to do that to us, make us confused. And when we're highly evolved, when the moment you get confused, it ought be a sign. Remember, the guys, I'm just a random girl on the internet, and this my channel is for spiritual growth and entertainment purposes. I am not a licensed professional, but I am a spiritualist, self-proclaimed, and so I pass on what I read, what I see, and what I feel. But so it's like going in with the knowledge to come out with the wisdom. Some of you might have had to, like I said, hermit yourself, like bring yourself back to yourself and just cut out all the static. Because what happens sometimes when we are highly evolved and we get into situations that we don't even realize are negative and or toxic, by that I mean at a lower vibration that we are at. So we've overcome so much, we vibe so high, and we ain't dealing with the immaturity or the bullshit. Like, get your shit together or don't. But if you don't, bye-bye, because I don't think so. But when you get down into those negative situations, before you realize how fucked up it is, right? Because we don't always know. People put on masks, right? Then we are in their territory, and the confusion of the bullshit, you get confused because things are inconsistent. When you get confused, it's usually a sign, at least for me, that I detected an inconsistency or a lie. And so sometimes we don't have to try to figure out what it is. Just take a step back and realize you're confused, what's going on, and discern. So quickly just, figure it out. And that's what you did. And then you went off in a different direction. You were still going after something, but wherever you were wasn't working. And you're like, oh, that sucks. That's too bad. I'm just going to take my ass somewhere else. And in the midst of doing that, you also opened up another like stream of income, and because you brought it back to yourself and reflected and like, I'm not doing this, whether this is family, friends, relationship, business, finance, career, because I can see it in all ways. Protecting what's yours in your own home life, deciding that you had some jealous people, negativity, immaturity that just ain't on your level, direct, like, nope, this is how it is, and I'm going in this way, and these are the people and places and things that are coming with me because they're on my level. I've already thought about this. I went in with the knowledge, come out with the wisdom. You're doing it like a motherfucking boss. Like, what? The Queen of Wands. Some of you could be a Aries or a not a Capricorn, but I do see Capricorn is here. Some of you, well, everyone's pretty much here. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Four of Pentacles. We then have Virgo also with the Hermit. We have Aquarius, me as a personal reader. That's how I see the Fool. And we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands. Some of you have great intuition. You move with how your spirit moves you. You see what lies beneath. That's why you can't be tricked. And if you are tricked, it's not for long. And once you know to know, you don't do it again, right? Once we know the energy, no face or tongue can fool. Yeah, you're doing it like a boss. This is a boss-ass business person, whether male or female. No sex or gender in tarot. It's just the feminine energy of the spirit, the drive of creativity and doing something, the inner workings of something. It's like going on a job interview and seeing that maybe this job isn't for me, but I just peeped this over here, and I think I could work with and do this, right? It's like understanding something while you're in something, or asking a lot of questions at an interview, or on a new business proposition or proposal. You're seeing that you can do something in a lot of different ways. This is family, friends. This is understanding that people that were in your circle at some point, up to this point, there's certain ones just didn't make the cut, and you've given chances. And people only need one. Everyone knows what they need to do. They don't want to do it. Cool. See you later. Bye. We ain't got time, because we cannot stay successful, high vibrational, at a higher frequency when we are around others that will try to drag us down in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because they themselves are unhealed in certain ways. So they don't understand. They just want to connect with souls like us because we are evolved and we can give them something, but they don't give anything but negativity in return and bullshit. It's like, no, all set. It's like, realizing you've just outgrown energies, and it's like, I'm not even giving chances because we all know what we need to do, and that's cool. You're at that level, right? It's like that collective, but you're doing something like a boss. It's something creative as well. There's something blooming. Sunflowers are significant, so that's like summer. But also, don't sunflowers like wither around like fall? If you're in an area where there's 4 seasons, like the sunflowers usually, don't they, like around September, October, you cut them down and you bring, I mean, maybe that's just a cultural thing or something that families do. I don't know. But it's like you make this summer, the seeds, the sunflower seeds, when you cut them down when they're fully grown. It takes a season. It's something like that. You're at a season of something and you're reaping the rewards. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. New beginnings. The 10 of Pentacles, there is, it's something else came to full circle, and that's like, there's an end to, it's like the happiness is the end. That's the end. You going after what you want in all ways, shape, forms, and fashions. This is emotional happiness. This is, I have everything that I need for myself. Now I'm seeking out what I want. Oh, there it is. That was just the missing link, but it wasn't even really missing because I already had what I needed. This is what I wanted. It's waiting for what you want. It's trying new things and then understanding that, okay, well, a few of these new things wasn't for me. I didn't know until I tried. Now I know. I'm not doing it again, right? I let a few new different energies in because I was like dating or I was collabing. But yeah, they're just not it. I gave them enough chances. Nah, I'm all set. I don't need to explain myself. It's like that. And it's just like, and the 4 fixed signs are here, which is Taurus. Taurus for the earth signs, Scorpio for the water signs, Aquarius for the air signs, and Leo for the fire signs. So it's like a done deal. You don't change fixed energy. Fixed energy is fixed energy for a reason. Once their minds are made up, there ain't no way. I mean, it'd have to be hell high water. Like, you'd have to come with so much logic and truth and reason to why it shouldn't be this way. That's because at that point, fixed energies just are like, nope, this is what I'm doing. And so you're moving towards that happiness. There's like, some of you are buying a house. Some of you are purchasing another house. Some of you are going into real estate. Others of you, this is a new vehicle. This is a level up in a relationship. Some of you are having children. You added maybe some of you something about a farm. It's beautiful. Others of you are going on a trip too. That's what I have for you, collective. I mean, it really can't get any better than that. The bonus reading will be next. And before we end, let's do pull some cards for what the final thoughts are. Final thoughts for my collective. Innocence, which is you. Balance, a balance to your innocence, meaning you're at the right phase of your life with the right people where you can allow your guard to be let down, let your innocence show because others are balanced too. You're not going to be taken advantage of. Your agenda is not going to be used. You are not going to be used for others' agenda. You're not going to be a doormat, I'm hearing, because it looks like you were a doormat for people's bad day because they themselves couldn't succeed in something and saw you succeeding in a different way and was like, we can't do that. We can't have that here because if we do, then it makes us look bad. Something like that. If it's a relationship, same thing. It was someone not on your level that you're understanding that. If it's friends, it's the same thing. But you are seeing the innocence in others that are also balanced. So keep going because you got this. Yeah, keep the faith. It's saying you had the faith and you moved with your intention. Faith, intention, very spiritual, very holy, very pure. That's what I have for you, collective. And the next reading will be up for the bonus read. Check that out because it's going to be a surprise. Love you, collective. Hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe. Bye.